Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH, and I am back for another VR experience spotlight video. And of course, we are checking out...
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey man, what's going on, man? We are looking at a little free virtual reality experience on, I think it's pretty much on everything. I know it was on, of course, the Sony PlayStation VR, and I was surprised to see it on the Rift because I figured that Sony was going to do one of their exclusive things, but they didn't. It is on Rift. I don't know if it is on Steam for the Vive, but I forgot to look at that. We are, of course, looking at Spider-Man Homecoming, the VR experience, the virtual reality experience. So basically, I've played through this once last night. I'm recording this just after the movie came out, Spider-Man Homecoming. So before we get into the experience, I'll kind of, just give some brief thoughts on that real quick. Because this is, kind of a promo for the, kind of an interactive promo for the movie that just came out. I'm recording this on the Saturday after I actually did decide to go check out the movie after work yesterday. And it's pretty dang good. I was a little bit worried about it, or a little bit almost not interested, but then I was just hearing nothing but good things about the movie. And, because you had the Sam Raimi movies, Spider-Man 1 and 2 were really, really good. That was really what kicked off, I think, the modern superhero movies that were actually good. I mean, you had Batman in the 80s or early 90s. What was it, like 89 or something? But, typically as far as like franchises and superheroes, movies have not really been good to that kind of a thing until, like I said, I think Spider-Man was when I really started to pay attention. Spider-Man 2 being my favorite. 3, I wanted to be so good, so bad, because they had Venom. And then they just kind of threw too much at the wall in that movie, and it was kind of a disaster, to be honest. Very disappointed. It had a couple moments, but Spider-Man 3, I really wanted the Venom story. That's what I wanted, but we didn't get it. The Amazing Spider-Man movies, we're just gonna... I saw the first one. It was okay. I don't think it needed to be rebooted that quickly. I haven't even seen the second Amazing Spider-Man. I think I own it on digital because I saw it for like $2 and I thought it may as well buy it instead of rent it. It costs the same amount of money. Haven't even watched it yet. But Spider-Man Homecoming is really pretty good. I like the way they did Spider-Man. I really, really want that suit that he has. I'm gonna really avoid spoilers for the most part, but you're gonna see the suit in this experience. But I want the Karen suit, man. Karen with the AI in the suit, man. I mean, it was kind of like Spider-Man, Iron Man. I kind of have to stop there because I don't want to say anything about like what happens, but this suit is badass, and I really liked it. And I think he'll eventually maybe come back to it in future movies, but I think the guy played Peter Parker well. I think he played Spider-Man well. I liked that they didn't do the origin story again, because they did that for the original trilogy, and then they did it for the Sony ones too, the Amazing Spider-Mans. I didn't need to see that again. They just said, hey, you know who Spider-Man is? Let's go. I liked him, his best friend. That was cool. I thought that it was really interesting that they had Flash was he wasn't a jock, because that has been overplayed to death. He was still, kind of a dick as far as like, the whole penis Parker thing that they would do. But he was kind of another nerd. He was like kind of like, I don't know what you call him, like a wannabe understudy nerd to the rest of this group that Peter was in. But it was just a really good movie. There were some really funny moments. There was some good action. I really liked the main villain, especially there's a scene, kind of this transitional scene when they're in the car. That's all I'm going to say, but that was a sweet scene. That was cool. And I thought I kind of got a kick out of what they did to Captain America in this movie, which was pretty funny. That's all I'm going to say, because I try to like the Captain America, but I didn't care for his movies all that much, but it was pretty funny what they did with that. Anyway, enough about the movie. It's pretty damn good. I would say it's right up there with Spider-Man 2 for being one of the best Spider-Man movies out there, and I would highly recommend going to check it out. And now we're going to jump into the VR experience. So here we go. We have our main menu here. We've got our pointer, we've got our hands, we're using our touch controllers, and we got start, and we got our kind of how to play and options. And thankfully I can actually kind of get closer to this if I want to. Hey Spidey, I wish I could interact with you in the main menu here, but let's just go to start. Now, there are things I love about this game. There are things that as a low vision gamer or user that I find to be difficult. And then having played this, there are things that I so badly want for a future Spider-Man experience, and we'll get into that here in a second. So let's start this sucker, shall we? All right. We are going to be Peter Parker. We are going to be Spider-Man. And we're going to say hello to my friend Karen here in just a second when this loads. Come on. Come on. It takes a little while. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. We have briefcase. We are on a rooftop. I can even use my left or right analog stick on either controller. I can turn in these little, in so many angles here. All right. Hey, cool.
Hello, Peter. This is your new high-tech suit. Please put on the mask.
I want this suit. This suit is so badass. I want it. All right, so let's grab the, hey buddy, put on the mask.
This suit is designed to fit your specific dimensions exactly. Please review the fit and finish in the reflective surface nearby.
All right, I'm going to stand up. Hey. Yeah, I wish I looked like that. Yeah, how's it going?
Would you like me to continue the ego-boosting protocol?
Yes, I would.
Mom, aren't you attractive?
All right, so that disappears.
We must calibrate your web functions.
All right.
Initiating your new web shooters.
Yeah.
Initiating rapid-fire web burst mode.
So basically
Hold your web shooters to shoot web bullets repeatedly.
Okay.
Try hitting that bottle.
All right, so now I can take either hand and use any button. Yeah, shoot. I can just shoot stuff everywhere. And I just want to break as many things as I can, as quickly as I can. Now, here's where I have problems, because everything in this game, like viewing things in the distance, is hard for me. That's, I've said this in other like first-person shooter videos. I'm just going to shoot all around here, break as many things as we can. We got a little thing by the tower there. Yeah, good Foley effects. There's a lot of aiming that they want you to do in this game, and without like a crosshair, it's really tough for me to aim, at things that are far away. Because like you can kind of aim down, I can tilt my hand at any way that I want, and it's fun, but I just wish that I could see better, because I know it's counting up like a score, I think, and I'm just not able to do it really well. So I think eventually, either if I hit enough or I hit everything, then it will move on automatically to the next part of the, I don't want to say tutorial because this is kind of just like what it is, it's a demo. But again, I can look around, look at the city. It's a good looking experience. The other thing I don't like when I go like this, I don't like that it just, this one is not quite as bad as some other simulations that I've seen, but I don't like when it goes black. I know they do that as some sort of thing for motion sickness and things, but I just don't, I don't like, I don't like that jarring. To me that's jarring, and I don't like that. So we have our web shooters. I'm not sure what else I have to do to, she'll make fun of me here pretty soon, like, oh yeah, you suck. But I can, you know, again, I can shoot around. Okay, I can't switch to any things yet. Eventually I'll be able to switch between my different web powers once she tells me about them. What haven't we shot here? But being in an experience like this...
Rapid fire shooter. Calibrated.
Okay.
You participated in the task you were given. Good for you. Initiating web grenade.
Passive aggressive,
Charged
I love
grenade
it.
mode. Hold the button to charge your grenade. Try removing the large debris over there.
So again, this will make a lot more sense if you've seen the movie. I mean, this might get you interested in the movie, but you know, I watched the movie right before playing this. I got home, and then I played this. I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense. And I really like what they did. It was a smart way to tie in the marketing for the Spider-Man movie. I really do like it. But just being the presence here in Spider-Man, I know they would have to give a big warning for it, but what I want so bad, especially when you see me like swinging, like when I sling out my webs here in a little bit, I want to be able to swing around a city so freaking bad, and none of this teleport nonsense, none of this like circle in and, you know, give me like a really centered focus of view like they'll do eventually. I want like unrestricted view, and I want to be able to swing forward and then pull, like swing and just, or have parts, and then when I land I could like swing and I could punch dudes, or have my fists and I could just throw webs at them. Oh my god, like a VR, a true VR game would be freaking cool. I want it so bad. Okay, what are we blowing up here? I'm not even paying attention. I'm just shooting webs at stuff. That's cool though. I like how I think we got some stuff over here we're supposed to blow up. See, again, off in the distance, it's kind of hard for me to see every little thing that I'm supposed to do. So basically what I do is I just kind of have fun, because this is just an interactive experience as it is. I just have fun like looking at the physics, shooting the, you know, my webs in different ways. And just seeing how things fly around as I shoot my little web grenades. But it feels so good to do, though.
Data recorded. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I know I suck, whatever.
Initiating web sling. Tether mode.
Okay.
Press and hold the web shooter to launch and connect web sling to an object. Try removing the posters from that wall over there.
So it's really hard. I think they're like over there, but like it's hard to really see what they want me to do. But I can, you know, I can shoot my webs out. I can do like that. But even if I don't grab it, like I can shoot at this tower here, and my web doesn't disappear. Like I could see like grabbing stuff and flinging it around, almost like telekinesis, you know, just like, oh, there's some dudes coming. I'm gonna grab this barrel and I'm gonna fling it at somebody. Oh, this would be so freaking cool if done right. Like, they need to hire me, and then I'll help make an accessible Spider-Man game. Because This would just be badass. And it makes me really want to play. I think I have it in my library. There is because I know I'm going to get, if people watch this, they're probably going to give me feedback saying, hey, there is one or two web, or not web, but swinging experiences out there. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head. What is it called? No, not wing something. What is it called? That's just so cool. Again, I wish this game doesn't, or this experience doesn't go far enough. Like, I want to take these loose items, I want to take this barrel, and I want to pick it up, and I want to fling it. Oh, hey, now it worked. Oh, kick ass. This is what I want. This is what I want. Yes. Like, I just want to grab stuff and, like, fling it at dudes. It's so fun. It's a good start. It's a good start, Sony. Let's build on it. We got this big old wire holder thing here. I know I'm supposed to be calibrating, but this is too damn much fun. Whee! Alright, there we go. Okay, we're gonna fling this back. Come here, buddy. Got my really strong webs. Okay, what I'm gonna do, we got it over there. And, oh, hold on, I gotta reattach here. Okay. Oh, what? Let's just try to throw it forward. But yeah, this is fun.
Perhaps you misunderstood. We are going for accuracy.
No, we're going for screwing around.
WebNet mode.
Okay, so now
press and let go of the web shooter.
We got to take out these
Try to capture those drones.
These drones in midair. Now again, especially going into the sunset here, it can be a little bit hard to, like, I can see the drones good, but I can't see where I'm aiming very well. I kind of get a vibe of it, but let me see. I think I can switch now. So I can switch back to my other modes, and if I hit them, I wonder if I can break them this way too. I haven't tried this yet, but there's these drones. Oh, almost, dang it, almost had that one. Come here, buddy. There we go, got that drone. But yeah, man, I really want, like, there's a lot of potential here. Just being able to, like, and I don't, like, I want a free roam. I mean, you can have missions and stuff, but don't penalize me. Give me a free cityscape where I can just swing my way through skyscrapers, pull, you know, I can grab on, swing, grab on. Oh, that's just, what is it called? Windlands, I think, maybe? I'm still trying to think what that other VR experience is called. That VR experience where you can swing, but you know, I'm definitely going to look more into that. I'm more curious than I was, having played this Spider-Man demo, going, you know, a grappling swing mechanic would be really pretty cool in VR. So yeah, expect a video for that at some point, because I'm going to try to check that out. I think it's called Windlands, now that I think about it. Oh, we got one up here. There we go. Got that one. I know we're just kind of messing around still, but that's fine. Like I said, this experience is not very long. It's maybe, yeah, I mean, if you did it fast, you could probably beat it in 5-10 minutes tops. But we're chatting, we're having some fun messing with the physics, that kind of a thing. But yeah, we'll get a little bit more here. There should be another drone somewhere here. I just want to make sure there's nothing over on the left. I want to drag my stuff and have it fly around. That's what I want to do. She'll eventually give up and make fun of me again. Karen. But yeah, like when you see all the powers that this suit actually has, because basically this is the one that Iron Man made or had developed for this version
WebNet calibrated.
of Peter Parker, and I know some
tremendous demonstration of attempt.
and so like I know a lot, like even to me,
Alien energy readings are coming from your location.
I'll talk here in a second.
Please get to higher ground for more detailed analysis.
All right, so you know even
There is a crane 400 feet above you. Engage web sling to ascend.
You know, even for me, I kind of want to see, like, you know, Spider-Man has never relied on technology. I mean, he's a nerd, yes, but he's always had his web shooters and, you know, his wit, his acrobatics. But he's not Iron Man, you know, he doesn't use a suit like that. How do I aim here? What am I thought I was aiming toward it. But basically, well, come on, swing, damn it. Getting a little bit of jitter. I don't know why. But at the same time, the way they presented this tech suit in the movie, I really like that. And, you know, I could see him starting out as a regular, you know, Spider-Man superhero, but then as things get crazier and, you know, maybe in different situations he uses one or the other, but I kind of want to see him just be Spider-Man, but part of me also likes this techie suit that is in this new version. So I don't know. Okay, why can't... Okay, it's jittering. Maybe if I move around a little bit and it won't jitter around. Because I'm supposed to grab up for that thing. I got it right away yet. See, yeah, now my hand just kind of moves. I don't know why. Would you grab the damn thing? See, it's little things like this where if you have to be really accurate, and I don't know if it's partly the jittering thing or whatever, and partly my aim, but in the distance. But for certain things like this, I do have trouble. See, you know, you kind of almost wish there was like a little bit of like auto assist. I mean, or you could turn that on and off. I know most people don't want that, but for some reason it's just not connecting. I'll just try aiming for different parts of the circle then. See what it wants to register. See, I don't know. I wasn't having any trouble with this last night. I zoomed right in and grappled up there. Or web shot right up there. Get up there, dang it. See, now I just feel dumb. Now I just feel stupid because it's not working. See, now it does that kind of inner, like that narrow circle, and I know that's for motion sickness, but like,
Alien energy sources within sight range. Determining cause and sending a drone to get a trace.
I want that full view when I swing. I don't want to have like a narrow vision, cone of vision or whatever. Alright, it is on.
Source of alien energy is getting closer. 100 meters.
We're gonna shoot. So now we got this guy. Now this part is fun. Why not?
You're messing with things you don't understand.
Actually, let's try.
Use your web net to repair quickly. I've disabled other webs for your convenience.
Oh, weird. I'm actually not on. I'm actually hovering in midair. I'm not even on the crane. I'm like, oh, that's weird. So I'd love to be able to just shoot more. But I can shoot all over the place here. Like, just looking at the cityscape, I want to go down more to street level and be able to actually do that. So we're just gonna I wish I could web that thing way down there. I wish I could grab him and, like, again, fling him around or pull him close, and I wish I could do that. Can I grab onto any of this other stuff? I haven't actually tried. I haven't tried this part fully because my controllers went all screwy yesterday. But we're gonna try to. Oh, weird. Okay. We're gonna.
Vulture is moving away. Please follow the waypoint on your visor.
See, yeah, look at this. No, don't turn narrow on me. I want to look around. Oh, 7/7/17. Man, yeah, like just being able to swing around like that would be really, really cool. And you know, you want to have some kind of a game in there, but like, what I really, really want is a open, like kind of an expanded version of this where it's like an open world sandbox Spider-Man thing where I could just swing around the city at will, use my different web powers. Maybe you would see some crimes, or you know, you'd see somebody as you're swinging, you might be able to land, and like there'll be some thugs on the rooftops or people.
Hey guys, what's up?
And you know, or like having crimes down below where you can, you know, again, I think the combat could work really well because I could use my different web powers. I could have one hand doing the like your web shooter, and then the other one doing like the gun. I forget what they called it now, but the shooter part. Or I could have, you know, pull one in and then punch them. I know there's been other Spider-Man things where like they'll have web fists. Like remember on the original PlayStation version, they had ones where you could web up your fists and then they would turn stronger, and then you just beat the living crap out of people. But you know, you could do all kinds of really interesting things, or like you could grab a guy with one and then you could web him over to like web him up onto a wall or something. I don't know, there's all kinds of different things you could do, but yeah, this experience is kind of neat. I wish I could see it a little bit better as far as trying to aim at specific points in the distance, but it gives me a lot of interesting ideas, and should VR catch on a little bit more in the future, you know, Spider-Man could be a really interesting potential for a fun virtual reality game, a more fleshed out experience. I mean, like I said, what we've got here is not bad. I genuinely kind of like it. And I'm definitely going to check out that other game where you can swing around. That looks cool. And again, I really hope that they get the motion thing down so that people don't get sick, or at least have different movement modes, because man, I don't want that where the vision goes, you know, it comes in and then you just have that little circle in the middle. I want to be able to look around as I'm going and just swing. That just seems like a lot of fun. You know, even if it was something with the graphic quality of that Jump game that I covered on the channel not too long ago, you know, that's realistic enough where, yeah, I would swing around a city like that. Just make it like a cel-shaded Spider-Man style. I'd be down for that. But anyway, that is the Spider-Man Homecoming virtual reality experience. It is available on, of course, the Sony PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, and Oculus Rift. I don't know for sure about the Vive on Steam, but it wouldn't surprise me if it were available there as well. So if you have a headset, you might want to check this one out. It's kind of neat. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I'll chat with you guys again later.